Why does the West hate Russia?
You know, people have this capacity of delusion, rant, groupthink. But I'll tell you, I went back to take a look at the end of the Soviet Union in December 1991. Our defense secretary at the time, Dick Cheney, said, okay, they don't want communism anymore. Maybe Russia should be dismembered too. Why stop at the Soviet Union? The idea was already there. It wasn't about this communism or non-communism. It was about Russia. And so he was defense secretary. That started in 1992. And in 1997, as I was reviewing yesterday, Zbig Brzezinski, in his Foreign Affairs article, A Strategy for Eurasia, says, yeah, Russia should be a decentralized country. There should be a European Russia, a Siberian Russia, a Far East Russia, as a kind of confederation. What are we doing planning the dismemberment or the dissolution or the turn to a confederation of Russia? This is just blatant American arrogance, but extraordinarily dangerous. And it has played out now over 32 years with this NATO enlargement, with we don't hear Russia, with regime change operations, with the U.S. support for insurgencies along Russia's borders, also going back, by the way, to 1979, 1980, when President Jimmy Carter assigned the CIA to work with jihadists, Islamic fighters, to fight in Afghanistan, with Brzezinski's idea of entrapping the Soviet Union into a war in Afghanistan. And then that kind of jihadist activity became part of America's secret arsenal. Extraordinarily dangerous, leaving in its wake wars and instability all across Russia's borderlands. And then the NATO push and the NATO enlargement and the coup in February 2014 and the placement of U.S. missiles near Russia's borders after unilaterally abandoning the anti-ballistic missile treaty and then unilaterally abandoning the intermediate nuclear force treaty under Trump. Well, if you just keep doing this, that we call all the shots, we do what we want, we don't listen, oh, that's a bluff, we're going to have a really bad accident. That's the problem.